Yo, my people, damn, CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video. Match preview settings. Chelsea versus Everton in the Premier League tomorrow. Kickoff is at 12:30 at Stamford Bridge, but join my watch along from 11:30. We can discuss the team news, can get my reaction as the game goes on. As you already know, we already have 4 more games after this. This is an important game, very important. Everton, out of our last couple of fixtures, this is a team that we should be able to beat. It will not be easy because this is a very good defensive team. They haven't lost recently. They have lost recently, but they've only lost to Liverpool and Manchester City, two of the top teams in the country. So we have to win this game. If we do win, we are able to go into the top 4 because we have the early kickoff. So we have to capitalize on this and put pressure on the teams around us: Man City, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa. The top 4, top 5 race is immense, and it's going down to the last couple games of the season. So, you guys, let me know your score predictions down below in the comments. Do you think Chelsea are going to win? Go over to the watch along and vote on the poll if you think we're going to win. But to talk about things that Maresca said in his team news, in slash pre-match press conference, he was able to talk about Malo Gusto, who picked up his recent injury. He will not be available for the game. Neither will Mark Gu, but he will be back within the next 1 to 2 weeks. And obviously, Wesley Fofana is injured. Everyone else is fully fit. And also to talk about team news, Christopher Nkunku was left out of the squad for our last game against Fulham, but he is in the squad for this game. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you happy that Christopher Nkunku will be in the squad? He did also mention the fact that if he gets put in the squad, someone will have to miss out. Tyreek George might be that person because apparently Tyreek George was put into the team against Fulham so that Christopher Nkunku could not be in the squad. He had been training. There was not any injuries. It was a technical issue with Nkunku last week. But for me, if we are going to leave out Tyreek George for this game and not even have him on the bench, then I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I can't agree with it. He came on last game and instantly changed the game. We scored within a couple of minutes of him coming on, and he helped us get the comeback win against Fulham. So for me, whether he starts or not, he is a player who should be in the squad. If he isn't, expect to uproar. But Maresca's going to be in the crowd as well because he can't even be on the touchline. He has received 3 yellow cards. He will not be the manager. Willie Caballero will be taking charge of the team tomorrow. So Maresca will be able to sit in the stands. Hey, he's going to be able to be next to Chelsea fans. So it's going to be an interesting game. Maybe him not being on the sidelines can help us get the win at home because at home it's not been very ideal for him. There's been very, very bad chance against him. Some things that I cannot condone. I'm not one of those people that will be condoning certain things that have been said to Enzo Maresca, but we haven't been on the best form, and as the manager, he has to take some blame for that. But the sporting directors and the owners need to take blame as well as some players as well, because we have been creating chances but not been scoring a lot. Kukurea has been our top goal scorer throughout 2025. That has to change. It has to change. We have to have our strikers, our attackers scoring more goals. So yeah, man. In terms of the team news, um, that's what Maresca said during his press conference. Also, my thoughts and opinions on the Tyreek George situation. He was asked about will Chelsea get top 5. For me, um, he said no, not even for me. He said the fact that we have to get top 5. We haven't been in the top 4 at any point during the last 2 seasons, so this is an improvement. But we have to get top 5, man. If we don't, it's jarring. I can't be here. Like, I want us to say that raw. It's a good season because we've been in contention. But we're Chelsea. Like, I want us to be in the top 5. But if we're not, regardless, I think Maresca should be able to stay for another season, regardless of everything. I'm not going to be happy if we don't get Champions League football. I want us to get Champions League football and get the Conference League. That'll be good enough for me. But if we don't get Champions League football, it's going to be jarring, especially with the way that we started off the season. So yeah, man. Obviously, that's some things you have to say on about the top 4/top 5 team news. You don't let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Now I'm gonna move over to some head-to-head stats. And going into this game, Hey man, we have beaten Everton 76 times in our history. They have beaten us 60 times in our history. It's been a close game, but obviously in the last three games we drew 0-0 earlier in the season, which started our bad form going into 2025. Last season at Stamford Bridge, we battered them 6-0. You remember Cole Palmer scoring 4 goals. Mad, mad performance. And the game before that, we lost 2-0. So away from home, we don't do that well against Everton, but at home, we have a better record. We need to get this win. Chelsea, we have to score. But Everton, it's not going to be easy. They are one of the top defensive teams in the league. They have kept 10 clean sheets. They have been in good form, even though they've only won two. They only won one of their last 5 games, while we have won 2 of our last 5. We have to get this win, man. Inshallah, we can get it. But obviously, that's just some head-to-head stats. In terms of like injury news for Everton, they're going to be without James Tarkowski, who is a big player for them in defense. He is their leader. He has this is what he made 111 appearances combined, and now he's going to miss this game. That should be a huge W for us, and we have to take advantage because defensively, you got Jordan Pickford, who could have a mad masterclass. They got Braithwaite, who could have a good game. They're going to sit back. They are going to be a team that's going to make it difficult for us at Stamford Bridge, especially with David Moyes. David Moyes versus Enzo Maresca, but it's not even Enzo Maresca. He's not going to be on the pitch line. So, yeah, man, David Moyes' teams, it's not going to be very attacking. It's going to be counter-attacking, sitting deep, hitting us on the counter-attack. We need to take the game to them, which we are expected to do, have a lot of possession like we normally would do, but we just have to take our chances, breaking that low block. Guys like Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, Nicholas Jackson, whoever the attackers that are going to start, they must break these lines and be able to score goals, because if we don't, it's jarring. We have to get the first goal as well. We can't afford to not get the first goal. If we get the first goal and then we have to go against a team like Everton, who are going to be better defensively than what Fulham were last week, yeah, man, it's going to be difficult because a draw is not good enough. A win is, we can't afford to drop points, especially with the fact that we have the early kickoff. But I just hope and pray at this point, because I still believe that we can. I don't necessarily believe it. I'm just hoping that we can get Champions League football. It's bare hope at this point. So hopefully we can get that. That's just obviously some head-to-head stats. Now it's time for my preferred XI for this game. And it's going to go like this. We have Philip Jorgensen in goal. Right back, Reece James. Centre backs, Trevor Chalobah, as well as Levi Colwill. Left back, Mark Cucurella. CDMs, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. Left mid, I'm going to go with Jadon Sancho. Right mid, I'm going to go with Noni Madueke. Cam, I'm going to go with Cole Palmer. Striker, I'm going to go with Pedro Neto. That is what I'm going to do. Nicholas Jackson hasn't been doing that well in terms of the attack. We have to change something up, because attacking wise, he just hasn't taken too many shots, and maybe coming off the bench will be better for him. Maybe having Tyreek George on the bench and bringing him on will be better, because I know there's going to be people that want Tyreek George to start, but I don't think we should rely upon him like that, because he is a young player. Like guys like literally 19 or 18, we can't be putting this pressure on him, man. He will be saying evil Saka, all of this and that. Bring him off the bench, and hopefully he can have the impact that he had in the last game, because we shouldn't be relying upon him like that in this match. So that's just my thoughts and opinions. That is my preferred XI. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Now it's time for my score prediction. And my score prediction for this game, I don't want to be a buzzkill, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I don't think we're going to win. I think Everton are going to make it very difficult for us, but I really hope that we do win. We have to win, man. But I'm not that believable right now, in terms of I'm not believing that much that we will do it. But hopefully we can, because it's a must-win game. So please, Chelsea, get the win. But that's going to conclude the match preview. You guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. turn on the notification bell. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and your score predictions down below in the comments. And I'll see you in the watch along tomorrow. Have a nice day. And as always, come on Chelsea. Come on Chelsea. In a bit, my people, damn.